Alright guys, it's Monday, 22nd I believe. I've just been bagging up, there's 2 sacks of Winston, no, 2 sacks of Picasso. I take the, even though they're nice and big little ones, I take them all out with a bit of a nick or anything. If not, they'll start the rest off. There's 2 sacks of Winston behind it. And here's my onions. I've noticed that onion sets are very expensive this year, but I've got all my elephant garlic. Got a lot of elephant garlic this year to go back in the ground. They're drying out lovely. What's in that bucket will go into a sack. As you can see, they've got a bit of green and all this lot, but these are going to be my seeds, my Picasso seeds for next year. I've got a squashy one there. And I've got some, I've got a mouse in here somewhere, little bugger. I've got some garlic from Tesco's, so I'm now going to open it and let you know what it's like. Get your pin down. It's 40p. I've had a look on the garlic farm and everywhere. Simple Seeds, Premier Seeds Direct, the prices. Let's have a look. I'm going to give them a, if I can remember, to feed them more. Now that's a lovely clove in it. I can't see no problem in trying to do that. So we will hopefully, I hope this is not recording upside down. Right. Yeah, I'm hoping to get what, 1, 2, 3, 4 little ones there. 5, 6, we get 10, 7, 8, 9, it's gone down. Oh. No, 10. I've got 10 there with a little one, so if I can get 10 a clove, I've got 40 cloves. I'm going to put them into cell trays and try and bring them on. I know a lot of people are putting them in over now, but I've always tried to, if you can understand, put them in a tray, bring them on and pop them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and a couple of little ones. There you go. So if I can get 10 out of a clove, I'm going to be really, really happy. And it's worth trying, because if you can get I don't know, half of them done for what, 160. But these are Tesco's ones. I think last year I tried it with Lidl's, and they were the same price. They were 40p last year. So look, a very good clove, and they're nice and big. So we will have a batch. As you can see, I'll have a nice handful. I've got plenty of elephant garlic, but the old girl is not right at the moment, so I'm doing the cooking, I'm doing the housework, I'm doing everything, so I haven't been to the allotment since, I think it was Friday. So I'm going down tomorrow. She's now at the moment, she's off to bed, and to make it worse, I come down with a severe stomach yesterday because they've upped my tablets, and I've had a bad reaction against me. There you go. Bad reaction, so I was laid up all day yesterday. Really bad. I'm still suffering it. So, what do you think? We can only but try. There's something moving about there. No? Only but try. There's my basil, my shop bought basil. I've now got to get my watering can in here to water it. That's what I'll probably use if I've got enough. Well, I've got some other cell trays out here. As you can see, I've cleaned this lot up now. God, I should have a lot of cell trays. There's another one there, but I think they're all over here or down the allotment, so that's a job. So that's just a short clip. What I'll do is I will add a few more. Alright, I'm going to go down the allotment tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. Morning, guys. Wednesday morning. I'm at home. I made a video yesterday of digging up my potatoes and harvesting everything in it, and the sand was dreadful. So I'll just show you quickly what I did harvest. Not the bananas, mate. These are the more. Oh, these are so nice. These really are. Now this I didn't know. I've got one of the plants and somebody must have given me it. That's actually a chili pepper, hot. These I leave here. They're slowly ripening up. You can see the dog food there. Some more tomatoes here. They're coming along good. Then I've got my peppers. These are reddening up really quick. Somebody give me 2 radishes. And there, look at them, you can tell they're woody. Right. Right, these are the potatoes I harvested yesterday. That was another row. There has been some taken out, but my neighbour down the allotment, she decided that she needed a couple for the tea, I found. And then we've had some, but look at them. Picassos. These are my others. There's 2 sacks of Picassos there, 2 sacks of Winston. I'll use the Winston first, I will. And the onions, what there is. Got some more beetroot. This is out of the polytunnel, and eggplant, which we're having a stir fry sometime. So that's there. And I'll add a bit more onto this, okay? Bye. Right guys, I just pulled that blue box out. I've got a load of root trainers in there. And I took the big root trainer out, and there's a mouse running around in it. And I thought, well, you're not doing much damage. So, it's down under the floor there somewhere. Right, basil's still coming along, cracking along. This whole lettuce, well, I might use that today. I'm now going to do this. These are going to be put into here, like that. I haven't got no mics on or nothing because I had enough. Yesterday I done a whole day, and every 5 minutes the mics were going off or whatever, so I just, so you have to put up with my normal voice. I'm trying to speak up louder. Got a bit of shot put oregano here, and I'm trying to encourage it to come back because there's a lot of seeds there and all. Fresh oregano is nice when you're doing a bolognese or chili, you know. And that was in a big pot, and my wife, the pot had no hole in the bottom, and my wife was watering it too much and it started to rot off, so I'm just trying to save it. So here we go, I'll show you what I'm doing if I can. There you go, if I can. Right, I'll use my hands. Sorry about this. Yes. These are the ones where you have the base, then you have the top. And I've got quite a few of them, and I don't use them enough. I'm breaking it up a bit, so it's fine. This is Jack's, no I don't use Jack's Magic, this is Clover Professional. It's about £9.50 a bag here now. It's been that for a while, and I'm going to pop down a garden centre sometime this week, if I can, and get some prepared for next year. Right, I try and take as much as I can off, and then I just pull them in. There you go. Once I get them to sprout out the top, I'll get them in the ground as quick as possible. Just give them a head start, get them going. I've noticed that onion sets on a lot of the sites are very expensive, except for, I think it's Just Seeds or Simply Seeds, it could be Just Seeds, where you can buy a kilo for about £9, and it could be worth me buying a kilo like I did the other year, and then I sold some off to other people at the allotment. That saves them the hassle. I've been on the Premier Seeds Direct, they ain't too bad, they are not, and they've got more of a selection, but I wanted to try and get me shallots. I wanted to get my shallots, and because I grow Golden Gourmet shallots, and I've had a fantastic harvest this year, but I wanted to, I think they're called Red Sun, the other ones. See, that's what I do. I'll set it in a tray of water, leave them, I sprinkle this lot on the top, salt, there they go, that's that done. So I will show you the end result in a minute. Don't forget when you do them, make sure that hard end goes in the bottom. That's where the root will come out of. I remember one of them days today. Well, girl, I reckon I'm a nightmare today. Some big ones. But you know, just because they're big don't mean to say they're going to turn out to be really big. I'm going to try and put a lot of feed into them. When I put them in the ground, I'm going to put a lot of bloodfish and bone into them. Right, so we've got I've been to Great Yarmouth today. It's where I live in Norfolk. I've been to Great Yarmouth today and I felt like I wasn't there. Well, shouldn't have been there, to be quite honest, I'm afraid to say. You know, I live with a lot of foreign people here, and my neighbours, he's foreign, he's brilliant, but I'm afraid I can't say anymore. Just can't say anymore because I don't know, it's a bit upsetting. I spent all my life I lived in Yarmouth since the age of 8 to, well, I don't know actually, 2002, so I'm going to say 2056, 56, 64. I don't know why I'm filling them all up. I've only got them, what's names, 3. Well, I've done 30 or 40 years in Yarmouth, and it's sad to see. You know, we went down a passageway, and obviously the council have got no funding to fill a hole in on the passage. And there's my wife with one arm, so I've got. So what they've done is they've put a bit of orange or bright yellow pipe liner, bright yellow, in the hole so people can see it. They haven't fenced it off around it or nothing. And I'm just thinking, how has our country got to this state? And then I think, well, I'm struggling, me and the wife, with money, bills, food. How has it got to that when the rich are still paying themselves 100? You know, I'd have loved to earn 150,000 a year, even if I got 100,000 of that. Would have been brilliant, but I just don't understand. Right, so I'm going to get off that. I'm going to show you that. I've got 3 more. I've got some somewhere of my own. I'll put 3 more in there, and that'll be, what have we got here? 12, 24, 36, 48 and 6 more. It's 54 altogether. Plenty enough. And see how they go. And then I've got to get my onion sets. I might order them today, I don't know. Or I might bash a load of seeds in, onion seeds, I've got loads, and see if I can get them going. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a couple of big pots and put the seeds in and see how they go. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, oh, sorry. These are my own garlic. They weren't a bad size actually. And these were Asda last year. We managed to use them. Not fantastic, but I don't feed, as I said, so I'm going to put them in, let the water soak in them, and then put them into some trays. Yeah, put them in some trays, get them sorted. I'm going to now go get some seeds, but I think they're in my van. Alright guys, I got my trusty cassette holder, or whatever you would call it, card holder, onions. I've got leeks and they're doing fantastic. So I'll put you over there. I've got loads of onion seeds, loads. So I'm going to try and start off in pots that big if I can. I've also got half a bag. What? Right, egg timer. Yes, as I was saying, I got this seed compost one ages ago, and I've been using it. to use all that for this. It's going to be well moist enough anyway, so I won't even have to water them. It's got sand in it now. I've got my wife, she should be sitting in the summer house. She's being a bugger. I got these from Tesco's. I think they're worth fine. Hang on. Let's put you down there again. See what we can find. 5 pots. I think they were £2 or something. So I was happy with that one. Too small. That off. That'll do. I'll give plenty of chance for the roots to get through. Let's push this away. I tell my wife to rest, guys. It's very hard because I tell her to rest. Then she sit down for 5 minutes, and then the next minute she's up. So I'm going to do it like that. I've got some clover which I'll put into a sieve, which I had somewhere. They're sucking up all the water. Right, what have we got? What have we got? And I've got red onions, North Holland, blood red. Right, I have, these are Premier Seeds Direct. Used them, so they're old seeds, so they might not take. I don't mind, I'll try any time I meet, try anything. I'll tell you what, the old allotment is very quiet at the moment. Really is. Well, probably I don't go down there much now. We've got, we're away again soon. And my granddaughters are going to go to our caravan. And I suppose we'll have to go and go and tidy up. You never know. You never know. I'll do loads because I know plenty of people, if they come through, there'll be loads of people who will say, oh, I'll have something. I'll have some. Right, see, I've put Mega in there. Mega. I'll put that back in the seal bag. And if they come through, I'll keep using them as long as possible. I'll make a label for that. Right, let's find this. Well, I don't know, guys. Tell you. Oh, there it is. Right, I'll stop you for a minute. Hope you can see that. I've got a bit of clover here, so I can hopefully I'll get some of that out. What I normally do is this. Just force it through the holes, just to cover them. That's damp. The other way I could do is a bit of cling film on the top. Try and push it through. There you go. A bit more with that side. There. Well, go on, element. Daddy fingers. Your daddy fingers. Right, so that's them. Some of these trays here. Put one lot. Put that on there. Now then, what's the next one we're going to do? There's always something to do if I manage to keep going. I've got lots to do down the allotment. I really have got lots to do. I've got all my Christmas cauliflowers that come through early because of this climate. If you're anybody who look at history, you'll have a look at the history of weather, because we've gone through this weather so many times. Let's just hope we don't get an ice age. Right, the next lot, what we got here? Spring onions ain't got to worry about. We got red onions I've just done. I've got plenty of red onions. Salad, white onions, salad, white onions. No, silver skins. Stuttgarter. I don't know whether they're any good or not. But there's obviously them in here, so I'll try them. I was going to buy some sets What else have we got? Elsa Craig prize winner. I think I'll try them in it. I'll put it back up.
Your stuff is catching.
Don't worry about it, it's my stuff. Not going to upset you, is it? You go and sit down. Goodness sake. You're ruining every time. See, I had to tell my wife off because she just won't stop. She's out there doing the washing with one hand, trying to put the linen on the line and that. And she'll be saying tonight, I don't even know whether you're recording or not, yeah. She'll be saying tonight that she's really sore and that's no good. She's got to let it heal. Got to let it heal. I know she's bored to tears because she's doing nothing. But it's no good. She go to the hospital Monday and they say, well, you should have rested it a bit more and that. We're going to have to leave this on again for another 2 weeks. Oh, that will bum the pig off. I'm waffling, guys, sorry. Right, yeah. Elsa Craig, apparently prize winner, so perhaps he's a big, I don't know. There's loads in there. Right, so it's reds and whites. Right, let's put this on. Do that. Hang on, guys. Let's do it this way, shall we? A little bit higher. The dog's flying around like a blooming silly thing. Beautiful and sunny. We've got a very strong wind. And it's cool. Nights are very cool now. There was a notice on the gate when I went to the allotment yesterday about things going missing. I should have been there today, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't get there today. Right, that's that. Put that on there. Okay, see what I'll do is I'll go upstairs and I'll print out what I need to put the tags in. They don't need no water. I might be cling film. What else have I got here? Shallots. I've got a load of this blue Stuttgart. Let's say here I've got a pack of shallots here, and I think I'll put them in Zabreem shallots, so I'll try them. I'll put them in big tubs, and the simple reason is I can't be bothered finding small ones, and they can stay right in and root right down, and then when I transfer them into the ground they'll be a lot better, won't they? You know what I mean, guys? Be a bit, do a bit. Right, I don't think there's very many in here. I really don't. I'm not a fantastic person with seeds, especially onions. I don't seem to have much success with onion seeds. There's a few in here. I prefer when I get my shallots, I get the sets. I think they're absolutely brilliant. Right, that's that one done. Oh, we've got to put stuff on the top, haven't we? Bit more. See, I do other things other than messing about weeding down the allotment. Right. There we go. Right, so labels. So I think that's a little bit interesting for some of you guys. I bought a packet here. You get this, I think that was £1 in Asda. I thought, well, I dare say there's probably only going to be about 5 seeds in each one. But I thought, well, no, 150 it was. I thought, well, I'll try it, and I might throw a load of carrots in one of these tubs, containers, like that one there. We'll just see. Right guys, I hope you all just enjoyed my little clips. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, commenting, thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't mind. If you want to not subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm just here to be an idiot and to have a bit of fun. Been doing it for about 10-12 years, but a lot of my older videos I deleted off, especially the starting ones and that. But when you go through life, you get changed, don't you? Right, stay safe everybody, be happy, I love you all.